Welcome to the video lecture for the subject apparel designing. Today we'll be learning about the fashion terminologies. Let's see what they are. Fashion. Fashion used to come from one source at a time, be it in the street, the runway, or entertainment business. The interesting thing about today is that influences come from high and low. Everything from couture to Target. This was said by Michael Kors. As each person chooses to wear according to his personality, according to his likes. When people who have cultural status, they start to wear new or different clothes as fashion trend may start. People like to give respect to them according to their style, their outfit, and the way how they carry themselves. Fashion may vary significantly within a society according to their age or social class, generation, occupation, as well as over time. For example, an older person dresses according to the fashion. A young people, he or she may look ridiculous in the eye of both young and older people. That's the term fashionista or fashion victim, which refers to someone who slavishly follows the current fashion. As we also follow a kind of fashion, whether it can be an outfit, it can be accessory, or the way how we carry ourselves, each and everything depends according to the moods as well as according to the trend. Fashion is popular aesthetic expression at a particular time, place, and in a specific content, especially in clothing. Like it can be a footwear, it can be lifestyle, accessory, makeup, hairstyle, as well as body proportion. Each one's proportions look different. Each one way of dressing, styling themselves is also different. As a fashion is a style of clothing or a way of behaving that is popular at a particular time. So when it comes to fashion, or when we speak about fashion, we will be having different kinds of outfits designed, and it will be for trend for a particular period. We can't follow the same trend again and again. So fashion changes according to the moods. It is the dominant style within a given culture at a certain period. It refers to the popular way of dressing during a specific era. The fashion industry deals with the prevailing styles of the present, past, as well as the future. The fashion houses host fashion shows to highlight their clothing that expresses a vision of the future of fashion. As we have seen lot of fashion shows where designers have designed the outfits, and those designs are owned by models and they walk on the ramp. We admire the way how they carry themselves, the kind of embellishments used in their outfits. That is how we learn which fashion is in trend. The other way of learning the basic fashion trends is through social media or referring different kinds of fashion magazines like Vogue, Femina, etc. What do fashion magazines offer? The Indian fashion industry is growing at a rapid pace, and so as our fad for fashion. We always try to observe as much as possible from the fashion world by keeping ourselves updated about what has been going around the fashion industry. These mostly include the ins and outs of the latest fashion practices as well as the lifestyle needs of the trendsetters. Here comes the significance of fashion magazines. However, there is not all about fashion magazines. They also inform us about all other aspects of fashion by offering access to a wide range of topics such as fashion news, style, trends, beauty tips, lifestyle, celebrity gossips, health, fitness, and many more. Let's learn about the top fashion magazines. We have Indian magazine as well as international magazines such as Vogue, InStyle, Vogue India, Glamour, LI, Harper's Bazaar, Femina, and many more. Fashion magazines use symbol through their models. The models on the front and also inside the magazine wear designer clothes, jewelry, shoes, and makeup. These magazines are essential component of fashion industry as they convey the medium and promote the designs to the buyer in the market. There's nothing better than time that you can spend sitting down and relaxing with your favorite fashion magazine. Whereas Vogue has a unique and strong influence on what new fashion trends are emerging. Looking at the way Vogue brings high fashion and culture together, it is clear to see how they have maintained popularity for a long century. Filled with news and advice on the latest fashion, as well as they bring horticulture to the readers. It is definitely a publication to subscribe. So you people try to subscribe any kind of magazine, either it can be a 3 month subscription, or it can be for 6 months or for a 1 year. So try to learn and refer and try to design outfits by learning what kind of trend or color is in fashion. So you can design your outfits when you're doing your portfolios. Let's see now about style. Style refers to a person's particular way of expressing themselves, whether that's through clothing, their writing style, or style of architecture. In the fashion world, style is usually shortened for personal style, or the way an individual expresses themselves through aesthetic choice, such as their clothing, it can be their accessory, their hairdo and makeup, which they put on their outfit to match with it. As it says, style is personality. It is the ability to look at things beyond fashion and the self-confidence to transfer even the simplest thing into something special. As each and everyone has a different kind of style, the way they carry themselves is a style. Try to design your outfit according to a style where others can follow you as a role model. In apparels, style is the characteristic or distinctive appearance of a garment, the combination of features that makes it different from other garments. For example, a jacket are one style of apparel, whereas pants are of different style, and skirts plays a major role. We have maxi skirt, we have skirts with knee length, mini skirts, as well as flared and umbrella skirts. So according to the outfit which we match and wear depends and creates a style. Although style come and go in terms of acceptance, a specific style always remains whether it is in current fashion or not. Try to style your outfits by mismatching them so that it will create a different style. Let's see about fad. A fashion that suddenly sweeps into popularity, affecting reality and then quickly disappears. Fad can be explained in one word as short-lived fashion. Fad lasts for a total of one season, but they can also last less than a month. It depends according to the season. A fad is often referred to as catching on with the large population, but will often fade as quickly as it is appeared. Fads are objects or activities that are popular with a group of people over a short period of time. Like we have bell bottoms in trend with a particular period, then it changed in something else. So each time fad will not stay for a longer period, it stays for a very short period. Fads follow the same cycle as fashion do, but their rise in popularity is much faster. Their acceptance is much shorter because they come and go in a single season. So fads are usually called as miniature fashions. So they play a role for a little period and again they are gone. Again new trend comes back, again it stays for a shorter period. Trends. A fashion trend is the direction in which a fashion is moving. A number of trends are present at any given time. Trends includes those fashion gaining in popularity and acceptance in the marketplace, as they are much longer lifespan than fads. They stay for a longer period. They can continue to be fashionable for a year or even for decades. The primary difference between a trend and a fad is that trends have the potential to stay for a long term, whereas fad stays for a short period. To succeed in a fashion business, a retailer as well as a manufacturer must be able to forecast on fashion and trends. Like we have different outfits in trends like maxi skirts, palazzo pants, ethnic crop tops, cigarette pants, etc. Each season will have a different kind of fashion where we try to buy those fashion outfits and dress up ourselves according to this style. Again, the same fashion will move on for a different season. So whereas trend, it stays for a longer period. classic. A classic fashion is a style that lasts for several seasons, sometimes even for years, and it is accepted by a wide range of people. Where, for example, you have a white formal shirt, a black pant, which you people use it according to the outfit. It can be used with different top or it can be used with a different bottom. So the style changes but the outfit remains the same. For example, a simple black dress, a worsted wool suit, a leather jacket and all those things, which is repeated again and again for several years. Collection. A fashion collection generally refers to the clothing produced at a particular season. One way for designers and brands to display product to the buyer and to develop seasonal collection. It can also bring clothing, footwear, fashion accessory or a combination of all these things. It is mostly essential for the outfits and individual garments that fashion designers put together for the upcoming seasons. Either it can be winter, spring or summer. Haute couture garments. These garments are exclusively tailored by in-house designers and are produced in limited numbers of expensive, high-quality garments. It is a creation of exclusive custom-fitted garments. As you see these garments will have neat finish with all the embellishments done with proper care. It is a high-end fashion that is constructed by hand from start to finish, made from the high-quality, expensive, often usually fabrics and sewn with extreme attention to detail and finished by the most experienced and capable sewers. Haute couture is a French phrase for high fashion. Couture means dressmaking, sewing or needlework, whereas haute means elegant or high. So the two combined imply excellent artistry with the fashioning of garments. Couture houses organized according to the long established principles, with the couturer, who is nothing but the designer, providing an identity and direction supported by an assistant designer and the head of the workroom. They all together join to create an outfit. So a designer will be guiding them as well as he'll be having an assistant designer to guide the person in the room who will be working with the outfit. These couture garments are always made for an individual client, tailored specifically for the wearer's measurements. As models wear these garments on the ramp, garments will be fitted according to the model's measurement, so they look as though it has been designed exactly for the model. The purchase of a haute couture model garment is at the top level of hand customized fashion design and clothing construction made by the couture design house. Making of a couture garment. As a designer, it is more important to know how the detailing has been done, how the points has been noted down of each and every detail, the color, the combination, the fabric selection as well as the embellishments. They will first work on the miniature mannequin and see how the design and the embellishment has been done completely according to the client's design. Then later they will be making a muslin fit before even touching the fabric. Getting a perfect fit is the key of making a couture garment. One that will be unique, beautiful and suit the figure of the client. Once the muslin fit is ready, they'll have a trial on the model. They'll check how the fit is, whether any alterations has to be done or not. Once everything is done, then they'll proceed with their final garments. Till that, they won't be taking their main fabric for cutting or doing any designs. Everything will be done in a trial, then finally the final outfit will be designed. Pret-a-porter. Pret-a-porter fashion is also known as a ready-to-wear clothes. It describes the ready-made, that is, not tailor-made, fashion collection of designer or labels. Ready-made fashion is one that we find in retail in various fixed sizes on the shelf. It's exactly like how we go to malls or we go to boutiques or a showroom, we see different racks with the same color of outfits, which will be of different sizes, either medium, large, XL or double XL. So the design will be the same, the color will be the same, but the sizes will differ. It is the term for factory made clothing, sold in a finished condition in standardized sizes as distinct from made to measure or bespoke clothing, tailored to a particular person's frame. These will be done according to the standard measurements. In the fashion industry, designers produce ready-to-wear clothing intended to be worn without significant alterations because clothing made to standard size which fits most people. They use standard patterns, factory equipments and faster construction techniques to keep costs low compared to a custom-made version to the same item. Some fashion houses and fashion designers produce mass production and industrially manufactured ready-to-wear lines, but others offer garments that are not unique but are produced in limited number. These garments are mostly like ready-to-wear. Like we can alter our sleeves or we can fit according to our body measurements. The most of the garments will be of standard measurements which fits most of the people. Next one is mass market. The mass market caters for a wide range of customers, producing ready-to-wear clothes in large quantities and standard sizes, whereas inexpensive materials creatively used produce affordable fashions. Mass market designers generally adopt the trends set by the famous name in fashion. The market for goods that are produced in large quantity. These ready-to-made garments are produced in mass quantity. They use less costly materials and construction techniques were used according to affordable fashion. They use simple techniques and sold the garments into cheaper rates. It consisted of fashion available for both brand as well as street style. It is not possible without mass production and thus the sewing machines emerged. Finally, they started doing their collection in mass amount while the same pattern was being repeated on different color fabrics. And then it was distributed to the retailers in different places. That is how mass collection was in market. So we have learned the basic terminologies. I'll be proceeding further with the other terminologies in the next PPT. Thank you.